Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be fishing in Sisters Creek today. It is Tuesday, the 17th. It's the random 40-degree day, but it looked like it was going to be the least windy today out of the days that I could fish. So chose today either way with the weather. I've got the two dogs with me. I got Harley and Brisket's taking a nap over there, and we're going to try and get on some fish. I've seen a lot of birds coming in, egrets working the bank, so that makes me a little bit hopeful. It is a little bit windier, but we'll see what happens there. Just an update, I am working on selling this boat. I'm going to get another one, but hopefully in the future you guys see me on something a little bit more saltwater and the type of fishing I do friendly, so that would be a big upgrade for me and sort of get me to the places where I want to be later with trying to guide and fish and do those sort of things, right? So if I don't have a boat for a little bit, we'll figure something out. I'll bass fish, I'll shore fish, whatever we need to do, but I got someone supposedly going to buy this thing on Friday, so we'll see what happens there, and I'll keep you guys updated, pictures, whatever, if I get something new, and we'll just keep on keeping on. I'm going to have those stickers here soon too. If anybody wants any, let me know in the comments. I got some I'll give you for free, and then I would like to sell some of them as well for not anything crazy expensive or anything like that, but they do cost a little bit to make. So if you guys want stickers, just let me know, and we'll figure out a way to get them to you, and hopefully I'll catch some fish soon. I'll let you know in a second. Well, to top it all off, for this first whole half of the day as well, instead of me filming what I was looking at, I was filming my chest on my POV mount. Good thing I didn't catch anything, but probably all the redfish I saw tailing, all the schools you're not gonna be able to see on the camera, so taking another second, one more second. All right, let's do this. Probably a little trout. Little tiny trout. But can't hate. At least I caught a fish finally. Little baby. Just of note, that was right after I put shrimp procure on. They're killing it, but they're not eating the whole thing. Must be more than a few of them down there. Looks like we got some birds working still. Yeah, bunch of little trout. Some babies. But I could sit here all day and do that. Little babies. Prawn Stars gets them, huh? You know, I'm just enjoying that I'm catching fish now, because oh my gosh, those redfish are tearing it up on that bank down there. Should I go back? Oh man. I'm sort of just sitting here and watching that point back down there where I hooked up to the red earlier, because I could literally just see them tearing up that bank like splashes, everything coming off from way over here. I mean, I'm probably 200 yards away, so it's tempting to go back. I was just gonna see if I could see them still tearing it up a little bit before I headed back up that way for what would be now the third time. So this Prawn Stars is super light. It's the 2.5 inch. I don't know the exact weight because I take them out of the packaging, but I know it's light. It's probably an 1/8 or under. So I'm just trying to make sure that it gets to the bottom so it takes a little bit longer to sink, especially since it's, you know, fanned out and the weight is central instead of forward or back. It doesn't just sink nose down or back. So I'm basically just trying to make sure it gets to the bottom and just move it a couple inches at a time, like it's, you know, a little shrimp moving on the bottom. So that was what was working for the shrimp back there. That's what worked for the redfish that I hooked into but didn't land. We're gonna keep trying it. Wind seems to be dying down a little bit, which is nice. I'm just gonna work my way back and then I'll work out again later and I'll see if those reds are back at that other oyster bed. I shouldn't just keep chasing them back over there, or I should just sit there and just wait. But I was getting bored with the sitting and waiting, so hopefully there's some more back here. I know there's some good beds, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, this is actually a negative tide today, which I didn't realize until I got out here. So hopefully I can make it back to where I'm trying to go. There are some birds back there. If not, I'll just work out and we can go somewhere else. Not a big deal, but for now, we're gonna try it. You know, you try your best to not spook them, and all I did was drift, and sure enough, took me right into them. I don't have a push-pull or anything, so sort of just is what it is. All right, we're trolling out. We're just gonna troll around, look for reds. I know they're around. Holy cow, that was a good school of them back there, and I don't know. The wind and the cold is really, I'm underdressed. My hands are freezing. My fault. I'm pretty sure I just saw a fish hitting the oyster bed up here, so. Okay, hopefully I can do this and not screw it up. A red in the boat would be nice. Hooked up to one of this oyster bed earlier, but just didn't get it. So I'm gonna try and be super quiet, super careful, super slow. Probably just fish this oyster bed for a minute. It actually looks like there's some stuff on the other point too. I'm gonna have to get in position for the wind for me to be able to throw this Prawn Stars, but I think I can do it. We'll see what happens here. Another little trout. Probably not a keeper, but something. They were over there hitting, so I might cast it one more time, see what happens. Come on, you wanna come up? Come up. Sit down. Brisket, you okay? Brisket, you sleeping? That's 2 trout in a row. Four for the Prawn Stars. Do I think I can get another one from right there? Probably. So guys, I'm just sort of casting it that way. Current's going that way. I'm reeling this way. And I am sort of just dragging the shrimp on the ground, and these trout are picking it up. So, you know, I actually told myself today that I was going to go and target flounder, but I ended up not. And here we are. I caught one while I was trying to target redfish. Been having trouble with the reds lately. The flounder is probably just moving in with the tide. Saw that little Prawn Stars and said hello. So again today, all the reds there were reds back there, and there were big schools of mullet. They were still all chasing shrimp. So if you guys are fishing, I would probably use the shrimp. Also, the redfish that I was able to hook into was on the shrimp. I did try throwing the top water, and I didn't get any hits. So I would say the shrimp is probably the go-to right now. Anything smaller, they're hitting it. Well, not necessarily what I hoped for, especially after rolling up and seeing all the reds and just seeing all the reds throughout the day, but I did catch a couple trout and a flounder, so you know, you can't be that mad at that, and we'll try again next time. See you guys soon. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see, and hopefully I catch some more big fish soon.